Thousands of years ago, we have recognized them.
Yes.
We always had that respect for them. We defined, particular roles to them and particular rituals to them. That's culture, right?
Yes.
Culture is a luxury.
Yes. India actually as a culture is very advanced, but
Very
most of the
advanced.
people don't know about it. So do you agree that religion gives people a purpose?
Knowledge of medicine. If you know your basics, if you know the core of medicine, so you can pass any exam. तो जिम में उड़ते आया रशिया ते तो बहुते न्यू था भाई बेस ही लिकड़ गया नीचे थे कहीं तो जाना पड़ेगा आड़े बिल्कुल सेटल्ड है नौकरी लग रहे हैं सब काम हो रहे हैं उड़े जाते हैं बिल्कुल एक कहानी बदल गई तो पढ़ना पड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा so the way you want to live and the rules which are set by religion or culture they help you just live
Yeah.
or our soul is so scattered that it will seek demolition of its own. Islam and Christianity somehow they are similar.
Abrahamic.
Yes,
religion.
Abrahamic. Yeah,
Judaism,
they
yes.
worship one God.
Yeah. The original Rig Ved and if you read the Vedas, they're not talking about idol worshipping there.
They are
right?
not.
It is about a way of life.
It is
that they
only
talk about.
represented by the wrong ones, the dumb ones. I would say. Hinduism also says that there is only one God.
Yeah.
As Islam has different prophets, we have different avatars.
Right.
God is not perfect. That's the Hinduism interpretation of it.
God is
and
also not perfect.
Human cannot be perfect. And we should not expect perfection. And we should not practice perfection.
should
If we
not.
can believe it, our mental health can never be flawed.
Hello everyone. Hi, I'm Sharmin and welcome to yet another episode of the Sharmin Ali Show. I'm here all the way from New York to New Delhi, meeting some very interesting people, and today we have with us Dr. Nitish Bahalwala. And before I say anything more about him, the first thing that I want to say is that he is multilingual, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, you're
Which
not
all
wrong.
languages can you speak in?
Actually, I can speak in multiple. Yes, so I know Hindi, obviously, because it's my native language. Haryanvi,
Yes.
I think Haryanvi is my native dialect.
Right,
Not
dialect.
a language.
Yes.
So I am also fluent in Russian. I have learned A2 level German as well, but like it's way back. Yeah, so I wanted to move to Germany as well once upon a time. But yeah, Russia suited me well.
Yeah.
And
So, tell me something. So, you studied in India until your 12th grade?
Yes.
In Delhi, if I'm
yes,
not wrong? Okay.
not Delhi. I was born in a village named Behel. It is situated in the center of Haryana,
Okay.
near Bhiwani. I studied till my 12th standard there. Then I moved out. And I always wanted, improved exposure, better exposure for myself. And everyone I noticed, they were moving out as well. And they moved out, let's say, in the Five Eyes countries, as we know. America, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, they are popular
Yes.
destinations for
Yes.
Indians because, there is no linguistic challenge. Yes, but I had different ideas. Yes, my first choice was Russia
When did you decide that you want to go to Russia?
in 10th standard.
10th standard.
Yes.
So, at the age of 15, you knew that you were going to Russia. And did you know that you have to know Russian to get the scholarship that you need?
Yes, there are multiple, methods that people opt out, such as like you can directly enroll in an English course. They provide English education as well in every big city of Russia. They provide that because they attract, individuals or international students from multiple countries such as Arabic,
Yeah.
Arab Gulf nations,
Yes.
and South Asian nations such as Vietnam, India, and China. So they cannot, study Russian. And not everyone has the luxury of time with them. So I had...
Is it difficult to learn Russian, or is it like easier than with respect to, let's say, English or Hindi?
If I compare it with English, It's very difficult. But if I compare it with Mandarin, so I would say, Russian is quite easy.
Do you know Mandarin also?
No, I don't know Mandarin, but I had students there who were Chinese. They used to compare these both languages, so I'm using that comparison.
Was it difficult for them to speak Russian?
Yeah, like they had strong Chinese accent, and I had a friend. His name was Andrei. So I was
Chinese?
No, Andrei is Russian, like
Russian.
as we call people Andrew in America.
Yeah.
So Andrew becomes Andrei
Okay.
in
Andrei.
Russia.
Okay.
Yes.
Am I saying it correctly? Andrei?
Andrei, yes, you're correct. So he told me once, like, if you want to learn a language, learn its soul.
Soul.
Yeah, learn its soul. Visit its cities.
Yeah.
Dive into
Get
the
to know
culture.
people,
Yeah, learn its history, and then your language won't be as superficial, and you will start mimicking the people or individuals, that are core residents of that place.
Yes.
So I use that method. Also, you have to, give time.
How long did it take for you to speak Russian fluently?
I was young, for young people, it requires less effort than if you
grasp it.
Yes, you can grasp it, and your half subconscious empty at that time. You can bring in more stuff. And
how old were you when you learned Russian?
I was 16-year-old.
16.
Yes,
okay. So did you learn it in India or did you learn it in Russia?
I started in India.
And was it part of your school curriculum?
No, not at all. Not at all. I have studied in a
I know
village.
we have German, French, and Spanish. I don't know if we
in
have
fancy schools, of course, like if you are from Dwarka or let's say.
I went to deepest Archipuram.
Yeah, so you had that luxury. I'm sure.
If we had Russian, but I know we had French, German, and Spanish.
So like it's an achievement for me. Like I studied in a village, yes, small village, Behel, and I'm today sitting with a Archipuram student, like, and we are communicating easily. So yeah.
Nice. So tell me this. So you decided that you wanted to go to Russia to pursue your MBBS, right? So for those who don't know, MBBS basically is your undergraduate for medicine.
Yes.
Right.
Bachelor's of Medicine, Bachelor's
Bachelor's
Surgery.
of Medicine. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So you did that in Russia. How many years is the course?
Russian MBBS is quite extensive because they don't call it MBBS. It is called Lichebny Dela. Yes.
Wow. Can you say that again?
Lichebny Dela. So it is basically MD physician.
Okay.
So you are doing post graduation with it.
Okay.
Submerged.
Okay.
But India does not recognize, post graduation status, Russian post graduation status, or any country per se. India only recognizes Indian post graduation status, but I have done MD physician course there.
Okay.
So it is merged.
So how many years did you stay in Russia?
6 years for Lichebny Dela.
Okay.
Then I enrolled into psychiatry residency
specialization.
Not the specialization we know here. We know
so
here.
the MBBS plus MD in India is different than what you've
Studied in Russia. So yes, I have done MD physician, basically post graduation merged in Russia, but India recognized it as an MBBS.
Got it.
Yes, and I was doing the super specialization there in psychiatry.
Got it.
As my residency. Yes. So of course, like you can pursue your own hospitals. But in government sector, India won't recognize them.
Got it.
Not now, but they are planning to introduce some kind of acknowledgements how they will do it. Yes, our system is a little slow in that regard. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Bureaucracy. Okay.
Yeah.
How many years did you spend in Russia? So after studying, did you also practice there?
Yes, I practiced in a state hospital, psychiatry hospital.
How many years was that? Overall?
Around 1.5 years,
Okay.
1.5.
So first studying was for 7-8 years? How many years is that?
Yes, so it all combines to 7.5 years.
7.5 years total.
Yes.
And in St. Petersburg?
Not St. Petersburg. I guess you've written from USA, so you might know a few cities of Russia, such as St. Petersburg, Moscow.
Okay.
But there is another very beautiful city called Belgorod.
Belgorod?
Belgorod.
Belgorod.
In Russian I pronounce it, it's Belgorod.
Okay.
Yes. So
I love how fluently you can just switch from English to Russian.
yeah, like
Amazing. Of course, you've been
all due to Andrei. So he advised me to get into the soul of the
Dear
language.
Andre, thank you.
Yeah. I can, of course, thank him in the Russian. So, потому что Андрей меня советовал, что учить язык через душа, поэтому я могу разговаривать на русском языке так хорошо. То спасибо, Андрей.
And he's not abusing. What was that? What did you say?
I said because Andre gave me the advice of learning the core of the language by getting into its soul rather than in superficiality.
So when did you decide to move back to India, and how did that happen? What are you doing now in India?
Okay, so I moved back just after COVID because parents.
2021 or?
Yes, 21. Parents and social circumstances needed me here. Also, it's not quite feasible if you live there for so long as an Indian, because our family structures are created in a way that you're required here.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
yeah, there are many challenges of patriarchy that women face, but a few of them are faced by men also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I understand, yes. Very few, but yeah.
yeah, but there are
Yeah.
one or two, but there are.
Okay, so you decided to move back. And what are you doing now here? Where are you working, if you don't mind disclosing?
Yes, I don't mind. I worked in Indore. So there is a rule, like if you study outside of India, you have to complete the CRMI. It is compulsory rotation of internship as a mandatory protocol. This rule
Irrespective
is also
of which country you
yeah,
studied it from.
irrespective, because Australia has the same rule. Like if I move out as a doctor to Australia, like I have to pass the AMC exam, and just after that I have to redo the internship part.
Yeah, we have the same in the US. Like
Same
wherever you study,
USMLE?
you have to go back and
USMLE.
yeah,
So
you have to go
similarly,
in.
we have in India, it is called FMGE, Foreign Medical Graduate Examination. So you have to
How difficult is it?
it's very difficult.
Yeah.
It's similar to NEET PG, if you've heard.
Oh yes.
Yes,
me too.
same QBank. Yes, but since there is a lot of toxicity in the medicine field, so people compare each other quite often. But I according to me, it's very similar.
Okay.
Same QBank, same intensity, and quite high passing mark you require
Okay.
to pass every year. Only 10 to 15% candidates only pass their exam.
Yeah.
So I just got back and passed that exam and undergone the CRMI, the internship. So that makes my entire education 8.5 years, right?
8.5 years.
And then
yes.
the preparation part.
Yeah. So it took 1 year to get the whole certification. I mean, studying and then taking the exam and then passing and getting the
You have
the
to be good,
certification.
in the education field as well. You have to know what you're doing. It's not just language. Eventually, it comes down to knowledge of medicine. So if you know your basics, if you know the core of medicine, so you can pass any exam.
Of course.
Right. Yes. And I personally believe that we should not judge people on the basis of competitive exams.
Yeah.
Because that does not define you, who you are,
Yes,
and your
yes.
worth, of course. But some mandatory exams should, they are, they can choke you
Yeah.
down if you don't clear them. So I've done that. It was, difficult. I used to study around 15 hours a day for around 8 to 10 months. So that helped me a lot.
Oh my goodness, 15 hours a day for 8 to 10 months.
Yeah, it's minimum.
That too after finishing your
Yeah,
degree and
the-
everything and having practiced, but just to practice it in India.
Life throws different challenges at you at different
course,
times. Yeah,
yes.
like one day you feel very settled in Russia. The second day you come back to India and then you
Say something
You
in
don't have-
Haryanvi about what must it have felt back then when you were like, oh, now I have to go and study in India, now I can't do this. Like, how difficult, how frustrating was it? Like, were you like cursing the whole system, or were you like, that, why do I have to do this now? Like, what was the emotion? Say it in Haryanvi.
Just because you are interested in,
Say it in
knowing the
Haryanvi,
language, yes.
yeah.
So, जिम में उड़ते आया रशिया ते तो बहुते न्यू था भाई बेस ही लिकड़ गया नीचे थे कहीं तो जाना पड़ेगा आड़े बिल्कुल सेटल्ड है नौकरी लग रहे हैं सब काम हो रहे हैं उड़े जाते हैं बिल्कुल एक कहानी बदल गई तो पढ़ना पड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा so
I can understand it.
Yes,
I can get
it's a dialect, yeah.
Haryanvi, but then if you can just translate that in English as well for our audiences, yeah.
As I have initially said that once you are settled at some place, you get the luxury of
the comfort the luxury,
and you can lose the grasp of very complicated things that you should control in order to feel safe. The second day things change entirely, and then you are back at zero, and you have to just relaunch yourself through hard work, and no one recognizes
Sheer
your
hard work, yes.
documents, and your hard work goes into the vein, so you have to just...
Of course, that must have been
challenging,
harrowing, difficult. Yes, of course. So,
yeah.
Where are you practicing now? So you are a practicing psychiatrist?
Actually, I do take sessions as my own practice. I have recently undergone a fellowship in psychiatry as well. So it's my interest area. There's a different interesting story that too exists. So I started practicing here in the field of psychiatry. I had, quite good grasp at it, and I was very interested in it because I saw that spiritual leaders are taking the charge here to deliver the services that are required.
You mean Godmen? Or
Godmen, yeah. They exist in different religions. Irrespective of religion, they exist. There are
What's your take on religion? Like, what do you think of it? Are you a practicing Hindu? Do you practice anything?
See, I find it difficult at times to fully devote myself.
Being a man of science, of course.
Yes, fully devote myself into religion. But I would say I'm a political Hindu.
Okay, what does that mean? This is getting so much more interesting. I like this. Yeah, what is a political
Hindu is like your religion represents you at times. That who you are. Even though you do not worship the gods, that are meant to be worshipped through you, but that's your identity. And if you lose that, you lose the base of it. And the policies are made by the majority. Yes, always. It's always like that.
Yes.
Minority government, rarely comes into the power, and that's called the left in America. And we don't have the left here, but people pretend that there is a left and right, but we don't believe in that political policies here. Because, see, Hinduism is always extreme left. Because if you read the ancient mythology, scriptures, and Vedas, yes, you will encounter that we have recognized LGBTQ long back.
Yes, true.
Thousands of years ago, we have recognized them.
Yes.
We always had that respect for them. We defined, particular roles to them and particular rituals to them. That's culture, right?
Yes.
Culture is a luxury.
Yes. India actually as a culture is very advanced, but most of the people don't know about it.
Due to colonialism,
setbacks.
Yeah, like if different rulers will visit and come, and they are scared of the culture you practice, because culture unites you. And if you want to rule somebody, you have to destroy their culture first.
Divide and rule.
And it's not just division. Like if you destroy their culture, they are then they don't have the identity.
Right.
So they will seek that, and then you can give it to them.
That's when you define what is it that you want them to follow. right?
Yes, so that is politics.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, so if you will lose the identity, your soul will seek.
It'll crave an identity, and that's when you
It will always
tell them.
crave.
Yes.
It will always crave the purpose,
Yeah.
the meaning.
Yes. So do you agree that religion gives people a purpose?
Yes, it was, when we used to have strong religious rules and regulations followed, let's say before science. When did we hear that there were anxiety issues?
They didn't have anxiety issues, yes.
Even if they had, they were minimal. Yes. So the way you want to live and the rules which are set by religion or culture, they help you just, live.
Yeah.
Or our soul is so scattered that it will seek demolition of its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a result of that, suicide rates
Yeah.
go
Once
up. And
I've heard I've read an example. Freud once treated a guy out of his neurosis
yeah.
by just telling him that cook your own food, cut your own wood, and do your all hand chores by yourself. And he was treated. But solutions cannot be that superficial, right? There must be some depth in it. He must have known, right? So similar goes with the culture, right? We have set rules to be followed. If we don't have culture, what it means to have a sister? What's the connection between a man and women who are brothers and sisters? They will lose the identity,
They will lose
an
it.
essential, integrity of that relationship.
Exactly.
Similarly, wife and husband will lose their integrity. Mother and father will lose. Then who we are actually. So indeed, we have different religions, but they all have similar rules. If you
Yes.
notice it. Yes. So Islam and Christianity, somehow they are similar.
Abrahamic religion.
Yes, Abrahamic.
even
Yeah,
Judaism,
they
yes.
worship one God.
Yeah.
And they
There's no
call it
idol
one
worship,
true God,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
And Hinduism, it is popular that they preach multiple and they are idol worshippers, but it's not true.
Yeah.
It
The
is-
original Rig Veda and if you read the Vedas, they're not talking about idol worshipping there.
They are
right?
not.
It is about a way of life.
It is
that they
only
talk about.
represented by the wrong ones, the dumb ones, I would say. Because religion is so complex to understand. Bhakti is one of its branch. You can derive happiness out of it. Of course, worshipping is essential. I'm not saying that. But beyond bhakti, there are more things to know. There is even more complexities there are to understand if you want to, define them
Yeah.
beautifully and if you can do justice to them.
Yes.
Hinduism also says that there is only one God.
Yeah.
As Islam has different prophets, we have different avatars.
Right.
But since we are almost, always misunderstood because we only misunderstand ourselves. We are siding with the American right wing without knowing we are the extreme left, the global extreme left. Then what are you doing? You are just a dumb person who does not understand yourself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is represented by the wrong ones. That's I would say.
Why do you think this is happening? Especially, I love how you said that, we are, as in, we Indians, I am also of Indian origin, but now American, but yeah, Indian origin. So, when you say that we are extreme left by our origins, right? Why do you think we are so driven and sort of so influenced by the whole marketing that happens in the US?
First thing
right?
is that our religion, Hinduism, it is very complex. Why
Also one of the oldest. Right?
oldest? Yes. Why not everyone is a mathematician? There are very few
Yeah.
because it's complex. So, but truth resides in the complexity sometimes, not always, but sometimes. So that's the reason that there are different mediums you require to understand it. Not always you can understand it by yourself. Not always you are blessed like that.
Of course.
Right? So there are, 140 CR people in India. Not everyone is blessed to have such insight, such understanding of complex topics that they can, find their own truth. So they are relying on someone. And that someone not doing justice. Because they are saying that they're explaining it rightfully, but when it comes to bhakti, they replace the God with themselves.
The
Because
idea
it's
of
profitable.
Godmin that
Because
is
it's
that is there.
profitable.
Yeah. It's a business.
And the only thing, we say that we have to, distance ourselves from Maya. They are only enslaved by it, the medium itself. The interpretations of Gita,
Agreed.
the Mahabharata, they are not interpretations of God. They are heard by Arjuna, right? If Arjuna did not exist, Gita would not have existed. So let's say if instead of Arjun, let's say you or I have heard it, we wouldn't have done the justice
Yeah.
that it deserves, right?
I have a question, because you mentioned Arjun Mahabharata. That is something I've read Mahabharata, I've read Ramayana, and I've read a little bit of the Vedas here and there, like some, as in some content that I've got, not completely. Who is your favorite character in Mahabharata?
According to me, there are different Mahabharata characters, and they are all insignificant. And the story also, has its flaws.
Don't get me in trouble with
No,
all
no,
this.
it's okay. Troubles are views, get any attention, bad or good, it works. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who is your favorite? Give me a very controversial
Shri
character.
Krishna,
Shri Krishna is your
because
your
he
favorite.
is, closest who is representing God
Yeah.
in the story. He's an avatar, right?
Right.
Uh,
But don't you think that the character of Shri Krishna is also very flawed?
Yes.
Because he tells Arjuna कि तुम धर्म के पथ पर चलो, right? तुम कर्म करो, फल की चिंता मत करो. He says that, but he also advises Arjuna and says कि everything is fair in war, right? कि Arjuna says कि वो तो already उनके पास कुछ नहीं है, मैं कैसे अभी धनुष चलाऊं, right? But Krishna is like, this is what war is. You have to do it because ये तुम्हारा कर्म है. And then Arjun shoots his arrow, right? And what it seems like is that the Pandavas won the war of Kurukshetra because they had Krishna with them, right? But Kauravas, though they were 100 in numbers, but still they were completely, outwon by the Pandavas. So wasn't it unfair? I just feel like Krishna is a very, biased character towards Arjuna.
See, why Gita is timeless is because it is relatable
Yes, true.
to everyone,
Yes,
every situation.
yes.
Life is not, stagnant or similar or linear.
Yes, yes. It's not linear. Absolutely.
Yes. It gets complex, different situations, different preaching you require. Every life situation, a different suggestion and advice is required to find a meaning out of it
Yeah,
or to live through.
yeah.
So, as I said, that Gita was heard by Arjuna, and he was a very wise man, very wise lord. If I,
Yeah.
wish not to offend
Yes.
people. Yes, so he heard what he was capable of, and we cannot just say that it is 100% interpretation, but it's still timeless. And although all the characters are flawed at places, but the flawness is very much required, as we call Leela, right? They are leelas of the God. Because it is similar to life. Life cannot be flawless.
Of course.
Life is flawed. We all commit sins. We have
Yeah.
good things going on, we have
Yeah.
bad things going on.
Yeah.
How would you justify your bad things at a particular situation
Yeah.
if Gita won't have the flaws
Of
it
course.
requires?
Gita has the answer to most
Every
of the life
situation.
questions. Yes.
That's
yes,
why it's
of
timeless.
course.
That's why it's
Timeless,
relatable.
Yes, very relatable. I was talking to this friend of mine who's Indian American again, and we were having a conversation.
Can I just
about-
add a
Yes.
sentence here? God is not perfect. That's the Hinduism interpretation of it.
God is
And
also not
human
perfect.
human cannot be perfect, and we should not expect perfection, and we should not practice perfection.
You should
If we
not.
can believe it, our mental health can never be flawed.
I love that. Explain this properly. So just okay. So God is flawed, right? So for that,
He is
What
not
is- what
flawed.
is a human looking up to?
He is not flawed, but he's not scared to make flaws. That's his leela.
Okay.
He always does the leelas to help us in the situations. I'm not the practicing Hindu who is, begging to God every day for if I'm stuck in the traffic, please, don't get me into the
बस ये
traffic.
खुलवा दो जल्दी.
Right. I'm not that kind of a Hindu. I just seek bravery.
Bravery.
I just seek acceptance. Like I won't be able to, beg to God that, in future time, one of my closest one won't die. It will certainly happen.
So I was talking to this person. I was saying this before. He's an Indian American, but born and brought up in the U.S. So I was talking about Mahabharata. So he said that in India we have Mahabharata, we have Ramayana. He's like, what do you think we have in the US, right? I mean, US is a country made of immigrants, right? It doesn't really have anything of its own as such, unless, of course, the Native Americans who
Unless
were
the
again
white ego comes in the middle, right?
So I didn't say that, but so I was like, what is it that that is something which is from America? So he said we have Lord of the Rings, we have Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
and if you see the character of Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, right, extremely relatable to Krishna, because he's so flawed. And then we sort of drew parallels between Gandalf and between Krishna, and the way Krishna is advising Arjuna during the war, and the way Gandalf is advising all the kings and stuff during the war when they are fighting evil, right? Very, very similar. So that kind of made me realize something, that irrespective of what culture, what country, what community we come from, but everywhere, there are scriptures and stories to look up to where there's that one central character who's also flawed himself, but he says that everything is fair in love and war. Right? I mean, doing those things which you might not want to do otherwise. But yeah.
Like not everything is fair in love and war. I think what Krishna has interpreted or Arjuna has interpreted is protection of dharma.
Protection of
And
dharma.
dharma is not religion.
On the righteous path of
righteous
dharma.
path, right? Which all religions are, helping us to pursue. If we listen carefully. If we are, pawns of the wrong medium.
But was Arjuna righteous himself after doing what he did in the war?
No, he was not righteous at all. That's why, if you read the end of it, he was killed by the Bhils, right? He was defeated by the most
Insignificant
yes. community
Yeah.
of that time.
You cannot imagine that the great Arjuna was
Why
beaten
was that?
by that. Yeah.
So there is, justice in everyone's path.
What goes
Life
around comes back around.
Life is not short.
Yeah.
If I take, the most unjustifiable act of mythology, I
Yeah.
would say that was, Ram sent Sita to Vanvas
Yes.
when she was questioned.
Very unfair. Very unfair.
Very
Yeah.
unfair.
Yeah. After she spent 14 years with him. Yeah. And
But that's politics.
politics.
He was
yeah.
the king Ramchandra. He wasn't Ram as a husband Ram.
He had to show his influence to his people.
No.
No.
Let's say that as we see it in today's time, that people have different views and they are not scared of them. They can question anybody, anytime. Yes, and we cannot run from it. So let's suppose that mythology did not write that character that way. And Ram didn't send Sita away. Just because that Dhobi asked him to or questioned Sita's loyalty.
Yeah.
And
her
Ram
character,
executed him, let's say, instead. Today, people would have questioned Sita. What if that Dhobi was right?
Yeah. What
He
if he
took
was
the
right?
blame entirely on himself,
Yeah.
politically.
Politically.
And
yes.
you won't understand politics all the time. Because they are set moves that will, get you the end result, which most of the people won't understand. So that's
Just for
that's
the
why it's timeless.
uninitiated, I think we should just mention this because a lot of our viewers are American. So Sita was captured by Ravan, and so this the washerman or the dhobi who questions Ram basically was saying that how do you know that nothing happened in Lanka, right? And
Yeah,
so
if American audience is watching,
Yeah.
they can start their readings. We are not saying that you read as much as you good to convert. We never seek converts. Yes, but it's very interesting mythology. It's very interesting.
Of course.
And
Beautiful
it
story,
is
beautifully
timeless.
written. Yes,
it is timeless, always relatable.
Yes.
As a mental health professional, I would not say that it is solution to all your griefs, but kind of meaty content that will help you at times.
Yeah, it does carve the path for
Yes.
you to follow. Right?
As you have asked me, off camera, do I read a lot? Or where do I get my views from? So I'm a very bad reader. Yes.
Okay.
Indeed, I have written 2 books. Yes. Let's not mention them because we are not doing for that, right? So
No, but I would love to. Please tell me, what are your books about?
like very quick, 1 minute. Just my first book is The Chimera, which encircles the philosophical aspect of life and how evil is represented by the good and good is represented by the evil. It's like paradoxical philosophical aspect of human life. And second book covers the gender ideologies that are revolving around us, and it's getting very difficult to understand what's what. And
What's the second one called?
Feminato, it's like combination of lots of genders, that what everyone derives from it, and how industry is benefiting, and how can we truly manifest it without benefiting the industrial revolution. Because today's era, like industries want more people to come out and work for them, so it's their profit, but what's ours?
Yeah.
Yes, so that's a big question. So that's about it.
So where are you getting all this knowledge from if you're not reading enough?
As we discussed Gita, as we can discuss, of course, Quran also, Bible also, they are equally respectable, and we are taught to respect all the religions. I've heard recent incident, Vivek Ramaswamy got, roasted by Christian brats, like there is only one true God and all other gods are demonic. And that's not a, very
Just not a nice
good thing to say. Yes, that's not a part of respect all. Yes, but we
Coexistence means tolerance.
yeah, that's the only future, and we are taught here to respect everyone. So we are not scared to read any scripture or any book or holy books, I would say. So, but I read less because I don't know if any book is written by God. They were said, they were spoken. Yes, how they were interpreted, I do not know. There can be different timeless.
That's a very questionable point, but also very valid in today's time and age.
Yes,
Right?
but we are very certain that one book is indeed written by God, and that's what we see, and then that's what we feel. The first idea of any invention came to human by itself. They did not read it. It just comes to you.
So which
So
book
it-
is it that's
The book, what we see, where we exist.
Oh, you
This
mean- oh,
perceptions,
okay, when
feelings.
something is occurring to you. Like
Yeah,
coming
like
to-
this.
oh,
The
I like the way you
environment.
put it. Okay. I get it. Yes.
How I
course.
perceive, like the conversation that we
The
are
book
having.
of existence.
Yes,
right?
the conversation what we are having right now.
Yes.
It's part of it.
Yeah.
Everything what we see,
Yes.
indeed created by God, right?
Yes.
Written.
Makes
let's say.
sense. Yes.
So
Yeah.
the wisdom you can derive from anywhere.
Yeah. I
Once
have
you're
one.
curious.
I have one last question. Before I let you go, since you're a practicing psychiatrist, also, right? So I've been an entrepreneur, and I've had a ton of mental health challenges, and I meet a lot of founders day in day out who I mentor, advise in some form or fashion, and they all have similar health problems, like mental health problems, right? From your perspective, so how do you suggest us founders, entrepreneurs specifically, should handle it? Should they go speak with a therapist, or should they just reach out to a psychiatrist? Like how, what's the thing?
So
How should they
initially,
do
I
it?
would say that I am currently not practicing psychiatry in a hospital. I am personally taking a few patients on my own, but
Okay.
I am practicing as an intensivist in an emergency. Yes, but the more I'm not practicing, the more it's calling me, in because I'm very interested in it.
Psychiatry.
Yeah, that's why only the reason I am enrolled in the fellowship program also. Yes. In terms of mental health, why I stopped it, because in India there is a huge stigma. And as we have,
Is it getting better now, slowly?
yeah, slowly, but we still require a lot of time. See, we have all heard that doctors are looting people, you know, but it's not true. 90% of doctors are just working as bare minimum wages, right? As other workers. The 0.1% have their, own big hospitals and very big investments going on their names, and they are rich. So we are just, marketed as looting community. So money is not on our side. The primary reason why we study is prestige and social recognition and
Yes.
the respect it is
Medicine.
giving you.
Okay.
Yes. Entire medicine, of course. But if you are a mental health professional, let's say a doctor practicing in psychiatry, you will be called a pagalo ka doctor, yeah, right? And if more people, like the people that are calling you are insignificant to you, your family is not insignificant to you.
Yeah.
If they hear such things, you will, question your choice. That, of course, we require more mental health services, but can we respect the person who is dealing with it enough? So, stigma is in its initial phase.
Yes.
We are even not recognizing or respecting the doctors that are dealing with it. How can we not judge the people that are getting those services? But I think that as your physical health is important, your mental health is very important in that regard. Similar, if not more.
Yeah.
And even if you won't have any illness per se, any diagnosable medical condition of psychiatry, you can still work on your challenges, right? Behavioral challenges.
Yes.
Because everyone wants to, improve themselves in terms of physical health. But what about mental health? Your entire future depends upon it.
Yes.
Your entrepreneurial success depends. Your
maintain that
relationships,
balance.
your married life,
Everything.
sister brother bond.
Yeah.
Yes, mother father son bond.
Yeah. In fact, the fact that no one teaches you how to handle stress
Yes.
in our day-to-day lives, and think that you will just learn it out of the blue. Like, that is something which I've never understood. Like, I learned to deal with stress after 3 companies and 15 years of
Hey, one thing is like in Indian families, I have seen it's quite common for a leader of the family to overthink extensively, and the son, daughter, and everyone below him accepting him as he is,
Yeah.
or as she is, because that's how he is.
Yeah. He or she is like,
It's-
the one you have to listen
It's
to.
not, benefiting him or her.
Yeah, true.
You are destroying them,
Yeah.
their potential to be a good human being, to be a good leader of the family.
Absolutely.
Most dads can, get abusive
Oh, yes.
and not calling it out, or not, getting the help they deserve, but doing more harm to them than, good. It's an approach where I'm not hating them, where I'm talking about the solutions. Like there is a different approach that we, blame them, that they are destroying our family, they are
Yeah.
that, they are that. they can, get far from. And it's reality of Indian families. Then, children learn from them, and then we.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nitish. I think this has been fascinating. This is just my second day in Delhi, and I am so driven. I mean, I would love to even set up a session with you as an entrepreneur to sort of discuss my challenges.
Audience can listen
Yes,
to.
yes. In fact, if a founder who's listening to us, or just any professional, right, and if they want to set up a call with you, because I know you mentioned that you do take calls on the side,
Yes.
how can they reach out to you?
I think you can mention my Instagram page.
Sure.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
and,
Through your Instagram. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I also have done, free webinars for people who cannot
Okay.
afford it.
Amazing.
Yes, yeah. So
I
we
think
have to deliver the good services.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Dr. Nitish. I think this was incredible. And you have a world of knowledge. I think we need to do a lot of webinars, and I would love to listen to you. And but thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was great chatting with you.